Well, I first heard about student painters in one of my economics classes. Alex actually came in, my executive, and he was talking about it. Signed up, went to the meeting, and the thing I really wanted to achieve is, number one, I wanted to prove to myself that I could achieve something almost bigger than me, and number two, I was skeptical. I was like, can I run my own business? So I really wanted to see if I could do it, and I did. I achieved everything that I wanted to. So.
How you doing? My name is Louis Callahan. I'm a branch manager for Student Painters in Greenville, South Carolina. This is my first year with the program, and I'm a rising sophomore at Clemson University. I kind of took this job just, I mean, some of the smaller reasons were to run my own business, be my own manager, but honestly the biggest reason is it was a summer job. I like summer jobs, and it was a chance to make a lot of money. So that was really the main reason, but honestly in the end, what I got out of it was a lot more confidence, a lot more communication skills, just knowing the product, knowing everything, and I was actually able to do things like paint this house. This is one of my favorite houses that we painted. It went from completely bare brick to this color right here. We painted the entire thing, so if you want to walk around to the front a little bit, changed it completely, and most people in the neighborhood don't even recognize it. So just getting to work with my crew and them doing a great job, we were able to complete houses like this and tons of others all over Greenville.
So I joined Student Painters because I wanted to be exposed to all areas of business in an internship and figure out what I want to do. And what I ended up getting out of the entire experience was, not only did I figure out that I wanted to declare my concentration in human resources, but I also developed time management skills, leadership skills, and also management skills. I was able to efficiently manage 4 to 5 people at once, which before this internship I never would have been able to do that.
My name's Carson Smith. I'm a branch manager of Student Painters here in the Rock Hill area. And I'm in the MBA program, the Masters of Business Administration program at Winthrop, here at the local university here. And I've been running my business in the Rock Hill area within South Carolina. And here's a summary of kind of what we've been doing this summer. I took this opportunity in order to learn hard and soft skills of business, in order to learn all facets and all areas of not only bettering myself and my knowledge, but also what it looks like to work with my employees and work with homeowners. So this is basically what we've been doing this summer.
When I first got the chance to start with young entrepreneurs, I was looking for something that would challenge me in business and help me grow to be a better leader. And basically, after the whole experience, I ended up becoming a much better leader, and I still have a long way to go in that, but it's helped me tremendously. And it's also developed me into a better salesman, a better people person, and just someone that can be successful out in the world.
When I first heard about the idea of student painters, I kind of thought it was unreal. Didn't really believe someone would give you the opportunity to run your own business. But as I really got into it, really learned more about it, it really became something that impacted my life very much, because I am actually starting my own web design company in the makings right now, and the knowledge I gained from student painters has truly been unmeasurable, to say the least.
No, I was a rising senior, and I really just wanted to find an internship that was challenging, but at the same time would really set me apart from other business students that might have just had a run-of-the-mill internship where they were being told what to do and being given tasks, as where I was taking all the responsibility on myself, and I had the employees, I wasn't the employee. And it really taught me the responsibility and discipline. Running a business isn't easy, and I learned that firsthand. But you know, when a homeowner trusts you with their most prized possession, their house, and they give you complete freedom as to how you're painting it, and they trust you, it's a big responsibility, and it's a little bit stressful at the beginning. But as you paint more and more houses, you really learn to manage things and trust your employees and trust your training.
When I joined Young Entrepreneurs Across America, I really wanted to get the full aspect of business. I wanted to get a rounded experience of every aspect that goes into running your own business. And what I got out of it was a whole lot more than that. I learned how to run a business, I learned how to market, I learned how to manage workers, I learned how to deal with customers, and I also learned how to work extremely hard. I mean, you put in numerous hours during the school year just marketing on weekends, and then once summer starts you have to continue marketing while also producing jobs, and so you really do learn how to work hard, but it's definitely worth it.
So the whole reason that I got involved with Student Painters was to learn how to start a business. I've always been interested in entrepreneurship. I'm involved with the entrepreneurship program here at Clemson, and Student Painters is unique because they take college kids and they really walk them step by step through the process of starting a business. And even though you're running a painting business, those same principles can be applied to just about any venture that you do. So recently, now that I'm done with Student Painters, I've gotten interested in iPhone apps, and I'm trying to create a business centered around iPhone apps. And the whole reason that I have that confidence to do that and that I'm pursuing this is because of my experience with Student Painters.
I learned about myself when working with Student Painters that I need to be a more communicative manager, be a little more hands-on with the employees that I hire, and that recruiting is a huge part of your business, and that you need to make sure that you hire the employees that you want to work with over the course of an entire summer rather than filling spots just to get them filled.
The greatest thing I learned about myself while working with Student Painters is that I have the confidence to start my own business and run it successfully while still being in college.
I took the position with Student Painters because it enabled me to be my own success. I didn't have to rely on someone else giving me hours or someone else giving me work. It was all based upon me, and I felt like I operate a whole lot better in that kind of arena.
Through Student Painters, how I developed most professionally was management. And that's not only managing my crew. I learned how to manage 4 people and instruct people what they were doing at all times of the day. But I also learned self-management. I think the first week was a week that Joel was out of town, and I wanted to call him about every 30 seconds with a question. And I was just so stressed and didn't really know what to do. And by the end of it, I was able to keep my composure throughout, no matter what the circumstance was, and really manage myself in a professional manner.
My experience with young entrepreneurs really helped me build my resume because it made me into someone that people want to hire. It differentiated me from my peers in the sense that a lot of people may graduate with a business degree or whatever degree it is, but they're not any different. They both make good grades. So this really puts that exclamation point on my resume, and it helped me get noticed in ways that I wouldn't have if I wouldn't have done this.
I'd recommend this internship to anybody that is entrepreneurial minded, someone that would like to get ahead of their peers while in school. It is a difficult program, but once you get through it and you can see some of the benefits and achievements that you've done, it really makes a difference.
I think that the biggest thing that Student Painters teaches you is just how to work outside of your comfort zone. You're outside of your comfort zone on such a regular basis that it almost becomes normal, and so being outside of your comfort zone becomes your comfort zone. And with that kind of mentality, I mean, you can apply that to just all aspects of work and your life. So that's kind of the biggest thing I learned and took away from the experience.
Even though I do have this burning passion to be an entrepreneur, if I ever do have to sit down with an employer, I'm going to have an amazing resume, an amazing experience that's going to set me apart from any other candidate. Because what they're going to see is that I was responsible for running a business, for handling problems, handling customers, because people know that running a business is really hard, especially business owners. So if I sit down and interview with them, it's going to make me stand apart from anyone else that comes in that room and talks to that person.
When I think about a person I would recommend for this internship, I think about a very unique individual. This is not an easy internship. This is not an internship that should be taken lightly. This is an internship for a driven individual who is looking to be extremely motivated in business. I would look for a person who, first and foremost, is a leader. They lead well, they lead their own lives well, they lead others' lives around them well. They'll be able to lead their customers well, they'll be able to lead their employees well. So first I look for a leader. Secondly, I look for a person who's extremely motivated. If you want to learn business skills at a very high level, skills that you're not going to be able to learn in a standard internship, skills that you're going to learn entrepreneurially, you're going to learn management skills, finance, accounting, profitability, marketing, sales, whatever it may be, you're going to learn those skills. So if you're motivated and want to learn, then this is for you.